Hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see you again. If we don't already know each other, I'm Liza, a witch who works for the Crow Mother, and I'm here with your December TarotScopes. If you haven't already, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and turn your notifications on so that way you get these videos every month when we do TarotScopes and any other time that we make magic together. It's an honor and a privilege to read for you. You should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising sign, or any other placements that you're paying close attention to at this time. Hello, Aries. I am here with your December TarotScope. An offering of smoke. Please allow it to cleanse the space around you and between us. Let us have a deep breath in to prepare for your reading. Let's look at what you got. First card in your December sequence is the Emperor, and then we go into the Three of Wands, and then we go toward your final card for this month, which is the Ten of Cups reversed. So this is a definitive shift in priorities. Not just in the realm of thought and theory, right? Your actions, your effort, your further forward movement, especially as we are, the pit bull is making moves. Great. Especially as we transition from autumn into the fruitful dark of winter. So all of that to say, I really think that this tells me that your energy is fruitfully directed. It is fruitful and dark, right? Just like what we're about to move into, in the sense that it is highly detailed and productive without much scattering. So there is immense focus for you moving forward in terms of your next couple of chapters in time of your personal growth, development. This is long-term, long game, as shitty of a term as that is, but it is what it is. This shift in priority towards movement, action, thought, planning, a very kinetic space, right, is away from domesticity and the home, right? And I just wanted to check in there to see, does this mean that there is an event that happens that creates a need for shift? Anything's possible when we're talking about a reading for the global collective. Sure, I think that might come up for some of you, but I don't really feel that this is because of that. To the contrary, it's almost as if what comes through for our conversation this month is that time has been spent on matters of the hearth and home, family, of nestling, of slowing down, right? Even if you've been super busy, right? The anchor, the priority, has been focused on right where you are, your near and dear, your immediate community, and the goodness, the warmth, the love within there, all to the good. To add to that, I also can feel that, again, even if you've been busy and doing things, working, creating, being, practicing, right? Even if, especially if you've been involved in lots of other things, nothing has necessarily taken you away from this anchor of home base, of community, of nestling, of being able to be fully present within that. That said, where you are headed for this next batch of time, longer batch of time, not to say that there's zero priority or space, time, or ability given to those matters of the home, community, hearth, and all that. But you're just going to be doing other shit at this point. In addition to that, will take as much of a priority and more time and energy towards these other things, sites, endeavors, than you need to give towards hearth, home, community, domesticity, relationships. As you move into the winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, I feel that you do so with a very clear, defined green light towards making that shift in priority, planning, foresight. What is all this leaning towards? This is leaning towards, let's pretend. So let's pretend, you've been really anchored at home. You've been really nurtured by those closest to you, no matter who those relationships are with. And while you've done so, maybe you've dedicated yourself to a daily spiritual practice and or a daily movement practice. Let's say while anchored in domestic environments and nestled within those relationships, you've been practicing writing each day, and you've been working on a broader piece of work, of writing. Now it is time to sort of dislodge from being anchored in those spaces and move toward putting, say, that book out into the world, to, if it's been a daily movement practice, to level up in that practice in ways that take you away from the anchor of the nest, so on and so forth. It's not that you dislodge from this anchor of plays because it's no good for you anymore. It's just that it's time to, here she comes. Do you love Aries? Yes, you do. Who doesn't? Oh, hello. Don't knock the table over. It's just that you don't need the enveloped security of those spaces anymore. Hello, I love you so much. I do. You don't need the enveloped security, the nurturing of those spaces for this next couple or 2 or 3 chapters of life, time of being, because you are ready to fly out on your own and level up into whatever it is that you've also been doing, whatever the spaces of home have nurtured you into doing, being, creating, making, becoming. It is now time to take it and level up with your own self within that space. And in case you didn't catch it in the opening, you should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're paying close attention to right now. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on so you get the heads up whenever these videos come out monthly, and any other time that we make magic together. And one more time, it is an honor and a privilege to read for you, one that I do not take lightly. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be of service to you and to our community, both locally and globally. I love walking along this path with you, and I love having this moment to close out our year with one another. Merry meet, merry part, merry may we meet again.